Today, there were 0 cases of new cases of coronavirus in Victoria, but it's not the first time. In fact, we have to go back to the end of the first wave. The 9th of June is when there were no new cases. There was no need for the lockdown the second time around because there was no need for the second wave. Now, I don't understand how people praise Daniel Andrews or the government or want to take great pride in being somehow, the new Anzacs because we stayed at home for a few weeks when you didn't have to. The people of Melbourne have done it tough. You deserve your moment in the sun, you deserve a cup of coffee, you deserve to go back to work. My beef is absolutely not with you, nor has it ever been. I've always told you, hope over fear. I've always echoed the words of the Prime Minister about all of us being Melburnians and being connected to our fellow Australian. But if you are somebody who is praising Daniel Andrews at the end of this, then you need to wake up. Because you have been here before. You have been to no cases. And remember, the only reason the second wave happened was because of the failures in hotel quarantine. That's not a right-wing talking point. It was said by the Chief Health Officer, old Bambi Eyes, and it was echoed in the Board of Inquiry on its very first day.
It may even be that every case of COVID-19 in Victoria in recent weeks could be sourced to the hotel quarantine program.
Never forget this. You did not have to have a second wave. You did not have to be in lockdown for longer than Wuhan. People made decisions. Decisions that led to security guards and untrained people guarding those who were coming in from the rest of the world with coronavirus. They exported it first to their families, then their suburbs, then the entire city, and then the state. Never forget what the cost of those mistakes is. More than 800 families have lost someone as a direct result of those failures of leadership of the Andrews government. It again is not a right-wing talking point, it is the reality. The number of people who have taken their own life during the second wave lockdown is bigger than the number for the entire year last year. And even as late as today, while in Melbourne the good news was coming out, the reality was being told to a parliamentary committee today that Beyond Blue in Victoria has seen 67% increase in the demand for their services in the past 4 weeks. The past 4 weeks alone. The Kilds Helpline up 61%, Lifeline up 40%. And then there is the deep tissue scar that is empty shops, dead businesses, destroyed lives. This is Lygon Street in Carlton, one of the most famous and vibrant streets in all of that formerly world's most livable city. It has been racked, it has been ruined, it has been torn apart because businesses have failed. These are the tolls of the Andrews government. No amount of hashtagging, high-fiving, or somehow pretending that people who haven't lived through it don't understand it washes away the reality of the need for accountability. 800 people have died. 500 people have taken their own life. Thousands have attempted to take their own life. Thousands of businesses are no longer there, with the people who owned them broke forever. And a couple of 100,000 people don't have a job. All of that never needed to happen. All of that is a result of the failures of your state government. Praise your neighbour, do not praise your leaders. Your leaders let you down.